Okay, so what we're going to look at really quickly is max effort day. And by max effort, it's with big air quotes, because really what I'm doing is I'm working in the 80 to 85% range, and I'm working on maximal strength capacity. So that means at least for the squat right here, I'm going to be waving my volume up and down. So I'll probably do 80 for 2, 85% for 1, 82 for 1, 80 for 2, 85 for 1, and up and back down for quite a few different sets with between 45 seconds to a minute rest. So really here, keeping the reps low so I can really try to think about technique issues and just build my capacity for strength neurally without really building too much hypertrophy. If I had done normally like a 5x5, I probably, especially given how slow of a lifter I am, would be working actually on building some hypertrophy. And while that can be good to build the base for maximal strength, that's not my goal, as I do not want to go up a weight class. Okay, so as we keep going, I just want to point something out. So I squat pretty wide. If you can see, my femur is pretty long, and I have a low bar. This is going to put me in a position where I fold over in the bottom a lot of times without a belt or wraps, because I'm trying to subconsciously keep that bar in line with my ankle, which is you need that to at least balance everything in your body. Oh, look, back cramp. I'm like, oh. So what's going to happen is sometimes, because I need to keep that bar in line with my ankle to maintain balance, things are going to happen like my chest will drop, or even worse is, so in your body, every time you have something go wrong, it's because it's trying to preserve something that's more important. So in this case, importance is balance, obviously. And if I become in a position where that bar is going to be behind my ankle, my knee is going to shoot forward in the bottom of the hole, so then kind of put that bar path in line with the ankle, which ends up looking like probably the second rep here. So not this one, but wait for it. So the bar path is going to be behind my ankle as I sit back, and then I'm going to shoot the knee forward. No bueno. So moving into the future, I think a couple of options that I need to really focus on here is probably moving to a high bar, which I'm trying to focus on my speed power days, so that way I can build the strength to carry it over to max effort. Also, if I really focus on pushing those knees out, it'll probably leave me with a more perpendicular shin angle and keep me upright a bit. But regardless, because I'm so flexible in my upper back, I do sometimes get leaned over in the hole. So moving forward, I really am going to focus on switching into that high bar. This is my last set. You're not actually seeing all of them, but just a couple, and it's really a nice and slow squat. The chest comes forward and the hips are hard to get through. So from here, I'm just going to kind of go into now my work capacity sets for my bench. Again, 45 seconds to a minute rest. Here, I'm not wave loading up and down, but more of a straight linear increase. So I'll do 2 sets of 2, then go up in weight. And with bench, I'm working in between the 75 all the way up to 92% range. All reps paused and wide grip. Because on my speed and power days, I'm benching with my feet up. On my max effort days, I'm bringing them back down, and so that way I can translate any gains I've made as far as upper body strength and power to max effort. So I'm focusing on building it on the other days, and then on max effort, actually translating it. So this is the last part. It's an absolutely terrible exercise. And what I'm going to do is a 3-second eccentric lowering. And in my sumo, which is what I pull in position, it's really good because I'm slow off the floor. So as a result, you're going to see about an inch before the floor, I can't even control the weight. I'm just going to plop. So that's what this exercise is great for, really fixing that weakness. And plop. Okay, so I'll be addressing that in the weeks coming, and that was about it, minus some assistance.